Okay, we're live. Coming in hot, coming in fast. They started the game a little bit early on us. We're 6 minutes ahead of schedule. But we are down in Monument at the ice rink. We're on the East rink here today. Where your Arvada Squirt A is taking, or PeeWee A is taking on Monument Grey. That is Rampage down here, Monument, Colorado, just north of Colorado Springs. We missed warm-up and everything else as we were getting all this production set up, and they are flying out here already. There's 13:21 left to go in the first period. Arvada and Monument 0-0. You're live on the OTT Sports Network. I'm Harry Haviland coming at you. Welcome everybody just joining us, or if you haven't joined yet, you'll be joining us midway through this first period. They're ahead of schedule, so we're gonna just roll with it. We got Ko and Kai and Nick out there right now, missing a few players, so there's gonna be some shifting around. Owen's on D, and I'm behind a blind spot. I don't know who his partner is. That'd be Bowen behind the net. Coming around the backhand pass, gets it up to Kai. Kai looking for Cohen. Cohen tips that one out, clears the zone, picked up by Monument, and swings back around in neutral zone. Off the stick of Colin's coming in. Colin takes a shot off the crossbar and up and over. That's not Nick out there. It's Kai, Cohen, and Colin as they're switching some things up here. We're missing a couple of players. Milo steps on the ice, fresh in from South Dakota. Dedication on that part right there. He didn't want to leave his team hanging, drove straight from South Dakota to make this game today. Thank you to Milo for that one. Lexi's his D partner out there. Evan set to take this draw. Has Nick and Calder up there as they get that shot on, and the goalie hangs on for another whistle. Sorry, still getting my sea legs here as we rushed in really quickly with this just started. Another shot on net, another save. Rinse and repeat back to the corner dot for another face-off. Really quiet in this rink. No music, no crowd. I didn't even want to talk. I'm like, they're going to hear me on the bench. Evan into the corner, trying to push that one towards the front. Gets it picked off of his stick. Monument couldn't get that one out. Nick coming around. Held in there quickly by Milo, but then reversed the other way. Coming out hard into the Arvada zone, into the corner that I can't see behind. Back out to the point. Monument with it. Tipped off there quickly by Evan. Monument takes a shot. Goes wide of the net as Wynn was coming across to that big blocker. In behind, Lexi picks up the puck. Reverses that in around, looking for Nick. Nick comes back deep into his own zone to pick that one up. They're fighting across the boards for it. And you guys can probably commentate this better than I can because I can't see that corner. Looking for that reach pass across to Calder. Evan gets it over to Calder. Calder gains the far zone, trying to find Evan sneaking into the slot. That one bounces over a stick and into the corner. Monument doing what they can to get it out of there. Evan still with the pressure. Back at it, back into Evan. All the way out to the point. Milo has it. Milo flips that one towards the front of the net. Picked off before it got there. Hard off the glass. Picked up by Monument. Evan, good job on the back check there. They don't get too far. Nope. Milo puts that one back in. They're going to wave it offside after he just about whistled it down. Here comes Evan. Evan across the board, shoveling it towards the front. Calder not there in time. Off the boards, back out to Lexi. Lexi fires a bouncing puck towards the front of the net. Can't get that one. Still turns around. Fighting for it in front was Evan. I think everybody's here just showing up a little bit late. Evan with the shot. That one goes off the goalie's blocker down in the low corner. Evan still picks up his own rebound, fighting against two gray jerseys. As Rampage is now skating this one out. Going to try and bang it up off the boards, being pestered there by Anderson. Backed out. That one's going to go all the way down the ice. We're going to see a whistle here with 10:57 left to go in the first period. OTT Sports Network. I'm Harry Haviland. We are in Monument, Colorado, where your Arvada team is taking on Rampage Grey. Welcome to everybody who might just be tuning in now. This game got started a little bit early. Score is still 0-0. Ice time is precious. If you can get ahead of schedule, you take it every minute you can. Banged around the side here. Arvada's been pressuring this Monument team relentlessly. Still unable to put one in. Cohen back there now out with Jax and Anderson. Cohen comes around, trying to skate around. Gets stood up there. Jax comes in, helps him out. Anderson trying to keep that one in. Held in with a stick of Bo. Bo's fighting for it. Fights off one defender. Another one picks that up. They gain the Arvada blue line. Come in, take the shot. Off of Wynn's glove, goes up and over and in. One that I'm sure he'd like to have back. 10:55 or 10:25 left to go here in the first period. Monument's taking a 1-0 lead over your Arvada squad. I'm going to be confused here as I get these lines sorted out in my head too now. A couple of players missing, as it is fall break and people are on some holidays. Monument comes in, takes a shot, blocker down and held on to by Wynn. We got a ref and 2 linesmen out here, going to the big leagues when you step down into southern part of our region. They're not going to miss anything out there. Refs looking for a perfect game, as are your Arvada team. Cohen wins that, but it goes forward and gets back out to the point. Whiffed on that one. Jack's on the far boards. Cohen helps him. They push that one out into center ice. Monument circles back around. Just about had a stick on it there was Anderson, as he's still fighting for it. Goes back over to Jack's side. He's racing over. Taps that one out. That's going to stay onside somehow. Onto the tape of Cohen. Cohen flips that one into the ref. Doesn't get all the way out. Monument backhands that one back into the corner where Owen's going to pick it up. Owen puts it hard off the boards. They miss it. That one sneaks back out over the blue line, giving Arvada another opportunity. Picked up by Lexi. Lexi looking for that stretch pass up to Anderson. Gets it to him eventually. He's going to flip that one in deep and go off for a change. Back and forth here as Arvada started pressuring hard. Monument scored that 1 goal on him, and now Arvada's trailing 1-0, looking at for redemption. Gets past all the way down. Milo's going to take that. Wynn didn't touch it. Milo flips it off the boards. Now Cohen's off to the races. If he can beat this player, they're waving off icing. Cohen spins back around. He's going to go for a change. Kai chases that into the corner. Kai and Colin. Milo out to the point. Back over, trying to get that into Colin. Picked off by the Monument player. Circling around is Evan. Evan, Kai, and Colin out there now. Evan in back on behind the boards. Kai chases it into the corner. Gets good positioning on the player. Comes out of that. Gets it towards the front of the net. Takes a shot and scores! Kai spins that around. Gets it out to Colin. Colin buries that one. Tying it up 1-1 with 8:43 left to go in this first period. Kai. I'm not worried about the first goal of the first period. First goal of the third period is what we're betting on here. And I've already told Cohen there's something special in it for him out of the vending machine if he wins. Maybe Harry might have pulled that one. Here comes Evan, spinning around the blue line, coming in. Gets a shot off, it's deflected. Still bouncing in front of the net. Colin goes digging into the corner. Swings that one around, out to Evan. Evan fighting for it in front. He's on that far dot. Still lost there. Nobody knows where the puck was. The ref whistles it down. Tucked up into the jersey or into the shorts or into the glove. Whistled down. Face off deep in the Rampage zone. Evan skates into the dot to take this one. Wins that one back. Kai pushes it back and that one goes all the way out. Lexi spins around. Player in, gets behind the defense. Wynn pushes that one off his backhand. Does a good job of breaking that play up. Now Arvada's coming in the other way, 3-on-2. Milo pushes that one a little bit down. He's, I don't want to say jet lag, he's road lagged a little bit. Driving all the way from South Dakota, we're going to give him that one. All the way back down into the Arvada zone over Wynn's right. One of his shoulders left, I'm facing him. I don't know my right from left all the time. I'm not a math guy, not a direction guy. I'm just a guy with a dream. One over there by Cohen, over to Nick, back in, kept in. Stuck over to the side by Owen, over to Bo. Bo's fighting for it in the corner. It swings it back around the other way. Bo still has it, goes off the boards. Broken up there by the Monument player. Bo still has it, over to Cohen. Cohen up the boards. Over to Calder, and now that's Nick coming in. Nick walks in, comes in, takes a shot. That one goes high and over the crossbar. Cohen trying to hold that one in. Bo at the point, keeps it in. Cohen fires that one across. Owen steps in from the blue line, goes around one player, trying to get that one towards the front. Holding the blue line is Calder. Calder puts that towards the front of the net, picked off by Monument. Now Monument's coming back the other way, 3-on-2. Calder comes in, breaks that play up. But Monument still gains the Arvada zone as they're falling all over the ice. Monument flips that back in. It's going to be offside as all the gray jerseys head and clear the blue line. It's 7:10 left to go in this first period on the OTT Sports Network. Follow us YouTube, follow us on Facebook, follow us at OTTSportsNetwork.com for all of the Arvada PeeWee A hockey action all season long. Cohen angles that one down, wins it forward. Stopped there by the defense. And now Monument walks back in, goes around Owen, stepping over. That one's kicked to the side, and then Owen goes backhanding back out across the boards. Held in there by the defender. Into the near corner. And behind the net, looking for somebody in front, goes off the side of the net, back out to the point. Monument, a lot of sustained pressure here. Arvada's just trying to get this one out. Nick clears the zone as he's fighting for it. Fight, fight, fight. That's Diana saying that. And that's exactly what Arvada's got to continue to do here. Get this puck out of their zone and get back on that offensive train that they started this first period in. Here comes Calder, comes across. He's got Nick up there with him. Calder's going to skate across, tries to put that one up just out of Nick's reach. Nick bangs it into the corner. A couple of gray jerseys there to pick that one up. They ring it around the boards. Lexi steps up, can't get there in time to hold it in. Reverses that, and now she's going to walk that one up to the blue line, fire it in. Arvada's got to chase it down. Monument gets there first, bangs it off the boards. Back out with their breakout play that's worked already. Does it one more time. They're coming in 3-on-3 the other way. Lexi on the back checks, turns around, goes up and over Anderson into the corner. Monument the first ones to get there. They ring that one back across the boards, hold it in for a brief second, and Nick's battling there. It goes back in, another offside whistle. And Ozzy says, we're all aboard. I'm all aboard. I hope you're all aboard. All the fans are all aboard. Trying to get everybody riled up here as this team's got to get going. Fans were cheering, but now everybody's quiet. That's Evan, Anderson, and Jackson. Lexi and Milo on defense. Jackson fighting up against the boards, tries to sneak in. The puck's still lost in their skates. Evan backs him up. Evan gets that over to Anderson. Anderson's got a little bit of room to skate, flips that one into the corner, and Evan's going to chase it down. Evan goes in hard. Evan doesn't get a penalty for boarding that guy in. Nice hard hockey play there. Anderson back into Evan. Evan behind the net. Shovels it towards the front. Nobody there. Held into the point. But now they're in behind the D. They're trying to push this one up. They're back on the break. Lots of good defensive action there. They still get the shot off, and it goes wide. Monument picks up the non-rebound onto the Lexi. Lexi can't get that one all the way out. Still held in at the blue line. Picked up by Milo on the far side. Milo with the backhand clears the zone, and Jackson has an opportunity. Monument gets to it first and pushes it back in. Lexi with one on, puts it off the boards. They got some time here. Can't handle the puck. Arvada looks like they've been missing some training or something here, but come back around, trying to find their legs, trying to find their sticks. Some new lineups here. They're figuring out how to play with new line mates, but all these players have been working hard together. They've all got the one thing in mind, and that's to win and play hard hockey and have fun, right? I'm supposed to say have fun. 1-1 as that score gets adjusted. 4:35 left to go here in this first period. Clapper goes in towards the front. Cohen looking for that one. He's out there centering Cullen and Kai right now. Kai in behind the net. Forces that play into the corner. Picked up by Rampage as they're going to skate out of their own zone with it again. Pestered by Kai and picked up by Cullen. Cullen one-hands that one back into the zone, and it's quickly reversed back out by Rampage. Owen muscles his way through center ice. Gains the blue line, coming in on his backhand. Gets that one towards the front of the net, picks it back up, flips it back around. Owen still has it. Can't get that shot towards the front of the net. Gets it in off the side of the net. Wheeled around the boards. Kai back out to the point. Claps that one towards the front. It goes off the side of the net. Cohen picks up that rebound out to the front. Another one-time attempt by Cullen. Cullen gets the backhand in. That one goes just past Cohen's blade. Kept in there by Kai. Out to Bo at the point. Bo couldn't hang on to it. Shovels his way through. Now here comes Monument. 3-on-1 the other way. Takes a shot. Saved by Wynn, backhand rebound, goes up over Wynn's shoulder and into the net. That would be 2-1 Monument Rampage over your Arvada PeeWee A squad with 3:36 left to go in this first period. I'm going to have to lose a sweater in the first intermission. It's not as cold in this rink as I thought it was going to be. They got heaters on and everything in here. Somebody must have paid the power bill. Again, a lull falls over the crowd as everybody's trying to figure out what's going on, including these players, I think. Monument up and over. Milo hard off the boards, looking to bank that one up to Nick, gets it to him. Nick wheels that one over to Calder. Calder gains his zone. Turned around quickly. Nick holds that in, puts it towards the front of the net. That one just goes wide. Monument on the near boards, looking for that breakout. Gets that high flip out to Lexi at center. Lexi tips that one. It bounces over the Monument stick as they go down hard into the boards. He's got Nick up there with him. Calder gets it up to Nick. Wheels aren't moving. Nick trips over the blue line. No call. Nick up on the boards fighting here with Calder right down below us. Milo steps over the red line, just pushes that one in. Monument picks it up. Each team looking to gain a little bit of momentum here. Hasn't been a lot of furious action until I say that. In front of the net, Arvada looking to put a puck towards the goal. Fails to do so. Monument turns around with some speed. They're coming out of their own zone. Coming through neutral ice, doing a little bit of dangling. Calder with a great back check on that one. Breaks up the play. Monument still controlling in the Arvada zone. Goes into the corner. Spins it back around, gets it all the way back out to the point. Hops over the stick of Evan. And back out to the point one more time. Again, this is in my blind spot. I can move, but I don't want to. Fighting for it is Milo in the corner. Arvada's got to do something here. Bo misses on that play. Lexi goes back in there, gets shoved against the boards. Bo goes down. Lexi and Bo fighting for it. Lexi comes out of the pile with the puck, and now she's just going to wheel this one up. Lexi comes in, goes wide on the player, gets it caught up in the ref's skates, loses the handle on that one. Not giving up on the play, still fighting for it. Comes in, gets two big bodies in gray, and puts that into the corner. Towards the front of the net, and the shot, Cohen just misfired on that pass. Evan fed him right in the slot. Coming back out the other way. Lexi steps in front of that one, breaks that play up, and now Anderson gains the blue line. Anderson's coming in 1-on-3, looking to get a shot off. Anderson takes that shot, a few inches over the bar, but that's a little bit too high. Doesn't count for anything, but Cohen keeps it in. Back off the boards, all the way down the ice. Bo's going to chase this one down. Icing's waved off. He's got a little bit of time as the Monument team's making changes. He's got way up high, makes that pass finally up the boards, up to Anderson. Anderson tips that one into the Monument zone. Monument quickly reverses that and flips it back out the other way. Coming across center ice, makes the pass at the blue line. Walking in, takes a shot. Pad save by Wynn. They come crashing in, taking Bo out in the meantime. And puck is loose. Tipped up there by Anderson, with the big bodies of Rampage just controlling that blue line in their offensive zone, not allowing much room for Arvada to clear the zone. Jackson gets it out. He's got nobody there with him. Him and Cohen on the far boards. Gets it over to Cohen. Cohen's walking in by himself. He's going to draw a penalty on that one as he walks in across the blue line. Arvada's going to go on the power play here with 26.7 seconds left to go in the first period, and they're trailing 2-1. Big shout out to Coos for taking the mic last week. I appreciate that. I was away at a work event. I got to watch the game on the delay as there was no internet in that ice box up in northern Colorado in Fort Collins. But excellent effort by our team, and they're looking to put together another good one today and come up with the W. Cohen, Anderson, and Jackson. Bo and Owen on D. Ref still sorting out the penalty over at the scorekeeper's box. Everybody's waiting for it. They got 55, 155. 155, 135. We're going with 2-minute penalties again. Or is that 130 and the clock just doesn't? The 150, 135. Nothing's running. I don't know. There's lights out on the clock. Somebody didn't pay all the power bill, just enough to keep the heat on in this place. Battling for it with the man advantage and only 13 seconds left to go. Monument with a shorthanded chance as they break in. Coming across was Bo. Bo's going to upend that player, nullifying that man advantage. We're going to go to 4-on-4 hockey with only 6 seconds left here in the first. As Bo's going to sit down for 2 minutes as he sees the gate. 2 minutes, 1 minute, 1 minute and 30 seconds. There we go. That's the way penalties should be. The lights are working on that other side of the clock. It's not just my ultimate confusion as it usually is. Arvada with their last minute changes here. Is back to 4-on-4 hockey, not back to, they're starting 4-on-4 hockey. Cohen wins that one back into the corner, 4 seconds left to go on the clock. Buzzer's gonna sound. It's the end of the first period here in Monument, Colorado. Your Arvada team is trailing 2-1, and I'm gonna take a quick break to lose my jacket. All right, I'm back. A little bit cooler now. I'll take the vest off anyway, not the full sweater. Got to keep my Arvada colors on. The crowd's just sitting here kind of taking in that first period. I think the key to this next period is going to be Arvada finding some fire. They're spinning around where they shouldn't be and not driving as hard up those boards. They're having a hard time getting out past their own blue line as Monument's got those big bodies holding up the D line. Coaches are over there talking. We got Coach John and Coach Jake on the bench with them today. I'm imagining Coach Rich is with his midget team. But those two are more than capable of explaining to these guys what they got to do, and all these players are more than capable of doing it. So we're going to be looking forward to an exciting second period. We're going to start 4-on-4 as each team is sitting for a penalty, non-coincidental. So Arvada will be on the penalty kill with maybe 10 seconds or 20 seconds or so once their Monument player steps out of the box. Starting off this 4-on-4 as they spin the goalies back to the other directions. Evan's going to take the draw. He's got Jax out there with him. Lexi and Milo on defense. Send your support to this team. Show some love. I hope you're cheering at home, enjoying your Saturday afternoon. It's 80 degrees here in Colorado, so I know it's snowing where some of you are, so enjoy that while we're enjoying our beautiful fall weather. Cohen still had that one, then picked up by Monument. They walk into the Arvada zone, come in, take that shot, and blocker to the side by Wynn. Jax picks up the puck. He's coming out of his own zone, gets it over to behind Cohen. Cohen's racing for it, trying to get over to it. Got to Monument first. Just slips out across the blue line. That's going to be offside. As Jackson was doing his best to keep that puck in, and Cohen couldn't get back across the blue line. Blue line. Uh-oh. There's a kid walking by with one sock. Somebody's going to be a mad parent right now. There they go looking for it. One back by Monument, banged off the boards. Milo bangs that one in hard. Arvada's looking to chase this down, Cohen and Jackson. Jackson intercepts that pass, skates around, gets back out to Cohen in the high slot. Takes the shot, that one's blocked in front. Picked up by Monument, coming around the hard way. Tries to step around Milo. Cohen had some time, just puts it off his backhand over to the Monument player. Rampage all the way back down. Milo's got a little bit of time to think about this, puts it off the boards. Cohen's waiting for it. Cohen tips it. Now he's got to race for it. Not exactly the pep in the step that both these teams, I think, are looking for right now. Cohen and tries to tip that one to Jackson, and then they run into each other at center ice. Rampage puts that across the blue line. Now Lexi's going to go for a skate with it. She wheels across the blue line, coming in, puts that one off the player. Maybe looking for that pass over to Cohen off the deflection. Cohen was looking for a change. Coach John tells him, go get that puck. Cohen in the corner, trying to find a way out of there. Arvada's penalty is expiring now. We're going to be back to 5-on-5 hockey action as both teams get their lines sorted out. Evan steps through that play, and now Nick has it. Nick's coming out the other way. They're coming in 3-on-1. Nick coming across, puts that towards the net, just missed on it. Cullen's in there looking for the rebound. Cullen all the way back out to the point. Gets to Lexi. Lexi shoots that one in. Looking for the deflection. The rebound goes into the far corner. Evan chases it down off of Jackson's pad. Picked up by Evan. Evan comes around, takes the shot. That one gets blockered into the side of the net. Arvada now with a little bit of pressure. Coming in now, Kai. Kai takes that shot. It's blocked before it gets to the front of the net. Now Monument coming back the other way. Wheeling in, gets Lexi with a great defensive play, breaks that up in her skates. Got Nick across the other side. Here comes Nick coming in, 1-on-2, takes the shot. That one's blocked before it gets to the net as well. Nick picks up his own rebounds, got a couple players in front, walks it around. Kai with the backhand that goes wide. Kai fighting for it in behind the net, tries to push it towards the front, off the back of the net, and picked up by Monument. Monument coming out the other side. Just about picked up there by Kai. Monument backhands that one back to another player who steps in across the blue line, wheels it into the corner, and Bo's fighting for it. Bo gets spun around towards the front of the net, and a shot and a goal. Another goal by Monument as they're wide open in front of the net. Get that shot off. There's 11:14 left to go here in this second period. Arvada trailing by 2. The score is 3-1. Harry Haviland is who I am. I don't know who you are, but thank you for tuning in to the OTT Sports Network. All these kids appreciate it. They love your support, and they need some support here right now as they're trying to claw their way out of the 2-goal deficit early in this second period. Evan, Colin, and Kai, Bo, and Owen. Colin comes in, takes a shot. Rebound is loose. Colin gets his own rebound. Fighting for it in front is Evan. Kai comes around. Kai steps around one player, still has it into the back of the net. Goes around one, walks towards the front of the net. Kai has it, takes a weird angle shot. Rebound comes out to Owen. Owen stepped in on the blue line. Fighting for it in the corner. All the jerseys, all the players battling. Comes back in. Kai tries to lift the stick of the player. Still going around the corner. Got to be careful he doesn't get caught up with a hooking penalty there. Owen backhands that one in. Now Monument comes the other way. 2-on-0. Takes a shot. A big save by Wynn. Picked up by Evan. Evan's got Kai. He flips it up. Kai gets it on his stick. Couldn't get a handle on it to keep momentum going in the right direction. Comes over to give a hand is Evan. Evan and Kai push that one across. But Monument picks it up quick. They've got that high floater like they've had all game. Got to be recognized. Takes a shot high and into the corner. Off the stick of Colin. Colin breaks that up. Doesn't get all the way out, but Cohen does a good job. Cohen here skating. They're coming in 2-on-1. Cohen and Kai coming across. Cohen takes the shot and hung on to there by the goalie. Good effort there by Cohen as he breaks that play up at the blue line. Comes all the way in, gets a good shot off. Right into the breadbasket. Held on to. Both teams make line changes. And the face-off is deep in the Monument zone. Cohen, Calder, and one other player behind my block view. That one gets one back out to Lexi. Lexi flips that one in off the shin pad of the Monument player who comes in the other way. Milo now gets good positioning on that player, gets control of the puck, skates behind his own net. Milo's gonna go for a little walk with this one. Comes in, comes across the red line, gains the blue line, pushes it into the corner, right onto the waiting stick of Monument. Being pressured by Arvada, that puck comes towards the front of the net. Backhanded down by Calder. Calder couldn't get that one, and the Monument comes back the other way. Stuck down there, and Lexi flips that one out. Gets it all the way off across the blue line. Monument does not come back. Oh, I thought that was off the blue line. Gets the shot off, and now here comes Calder one more time. Calder's going to pick this puck up on the far boards. Comes skating across. Gains the blue line, still controlling this puck. Backhand pass over to Milo, who couldn't get his stick on that puck as he was wide open in front of the net looking for that shot. Lexi sticks that one. Stays on side, back off the boards. Rampage is going to go offside on that one. We're going to see another whistle here, 3-1. Arvada clawing their way back out of a 2-goal deficit as best they can. 8:48 left to go in this second period. I don't know, it's just me. I don't feel the energy in this building right now from the players, from the fans, from anybody. Got to find a way to get worked up here. We drove an hour and a half south down I-25, which is always such a beautiful drive. I do have to say that I did see the 10th wonder of the world. They finally finished the express lanes on that coming down. So shout out to CDOT finally. It's been 8 years that I've lived here, and it's the first time I've ever seen it actually completed with no construction. As Arvada walks back in, coming around looking to get this towards the front of the net. Just missed on that, now it goes into the far corner. In front, wide open as Anderson couldn't get the shot off. Monument there to greet him with a stick, and they spin it back the other way, coming in 3-on-2. Comes across, gets the shot off. Wynn gloves that one down and hangs on to it. And for those of you confused about the 10th wonder of the world, thinking there's only 7, you obviously did not watch enough wrestling in the 80s and 90s, knowing that Andre the Giant and China were the 8th and the 9th. But I'll forgive you on that one. Face off in Arvada's zone, tries to push this one forward. Blocked by Jackson, goes back around the other way. Owen fighting for it in front of the net, knocks his player down, gets it hard off the boards, doesn't snake it across the blue line. Monument holds that one in, picked up by Nick as he's trying to come across. I think that's Nick, that's Evan, sorry. Evan gets it over to Anderson, just in front of him. Anderson in the far corner trying to get it back towards the front of the net. Monument pressuring hard. Bo steps in from his position at the point, pushes it back into the corner to Anderson. Anderson on his blade, back out to Bo as they play a little pass. Bo takes that shot, that one comes in a little bit wide. Owen steps in from his blue lines. These defensemen are knowing that they're going to have to pinch a little bit to continue to keep pressure in the Monument zone, as they've been having a little bit of issue with that. Jackson steps back out to the point, looking at, as Owen's in deep, comes around back to Anderson. Anderson circles back in behind the net, backhand towards the front, onto the glove of the goalie. Evan's getting a little bit feisty in front of the net, digging for that rebound until the whistle blows and beyond. That's good hockey right there, getting this team fired up. Maybe he's gonna light a little bit of a spark underneath his team, as they're knowing they're gonna have to crash this net. This goalie's held on to 90% of everything that they've thrown at him so far. A man of culture, Milky, yes I am. On to Colin. Colin gets a shot off. That one's kicked to the side by the goaltender. Colin's out there with Cohen and Kai held into the point there by Milo. Kai goes hard into the corner, Cohen towards the front of the net, nobody home. Back out to the point, unable to hold on to it as Lexi's gonna race back into row and end, picking up on this puck. He's got 2 guys on her. Wynn decides he wants to play that one, goes back over to Lexi. Kai up the boards to Cohen. Cohen tips it out to neutral ice. Preventing that pass coming across. Cohen gets a stick on it. Now Kai just can't reach it, and they're coming back the other way, 3-on-2. Being pestered from behind by Kai, goes into the corner. Milo forcing him wide, backhand towards the front of the net. Too many black jerseys to contend with. Kai with one hand on his stick, couldn't get it. Lexi gets it out to Kai. Kai's got one, gets stood up, and now Lexi's gonna chase this one down. Lexi goes into the corner trying to get this one towards the front of the net. Picked up by Monument, goes around Kai behind the net. And sneaking in behind the defense one more time as the Monument players. They stayed on side, and this one goes in to the far corner. Colin goes down, getting that puck. Colin's gonna draw a penalty on that. But touched up by Cohen and then touched up by Monument. They're gonna take a penalty as Colin was going in hard for that. But Arvada's gonna see the man advantage as they're trailing 3-1 with 6:01 left to go in this second period. Getting my voice back after missing last week. One more time, thanks to Coos for filling in, bringing you guys all the action. Big shot by Colin, and he scores! Perfectly drawn up face-off drop play, power play. Cohen to Colin. Colin hammers one home, bringing this Arvada squad within one. 3-2 with 6:01 left to go in the second period. I believe that's 2 goals for Colin. Cohen, Colin, and Kai out there. Milo and Lexi on defense, looking to continue this momentum, power play or not. Get it back in deep, get those pucks towards the front of the net. Cohen with a clean win back to Lexi. Lexi trying to find Colin. Colin gains possession of this puck, walks it into the corner, tries to backhand it towards the front. Broken up there by Monument. He's still fighting for it. Colin in behind the net. Off the boards, back out to the point. Milo with the shot. That one's blocked. Milo gloves it down. Takes another shot towards the front of the net. Milo puts another one towards the front of the net. Colin puts it off of his stick. Diving down in front. Sneaks past between the two defenders. Milo picks that up. Gets caught up by the Monument player at center ice. And now Kai has it on his tape. Kai's going to walk in. Takes the shot and scores! That's what we're talking about. Good neutral zone effort. Control that puck. Kai walks in, fires one home from the top of the circle. We're all tied up at threes with 5:18 left to go in the second period. The crowd is now getting in behind these players. Everybody's on their feet. You're on your feet. I hope you didn't spill your midday margarita. As a hush falls over the crowd one more time. Oh, a little bit of more conversation here as the Zebra's looking through the cage asking when feeding time is. That's Evan, take that draw, wins back. Bo's chasing it back into his own zone. Bo hard off the boards, stopped there by Monument, but picked up by Evan. Evan comes over, he's got Nick on the far boards. Nick's gonna race in, Nick's got an opportunity here. Shoots that one on net, gets it in, and it scores! Sneaks one through! Nick buries that one, and Arvada comes from behind, now leading 4-3 with only 5:01 left to go in this second period. Finding their legs, finding their teammates, finding their line mates, finding some fire here as this second period continues to tick down. OTT Sports Network, you're not going to find it anywhere else. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for putting up with all of Harry Haviland's garbage. It is great to see you guys this afternoon. The kids are now fired up. I just can't wait to see what they continue to do here. As you know, Monument's going to be coming at them with some pressure. Just continue this one on. And here comes Calder. Calder comes in, flips the shot in. The goalie's going to hang on to that one. Forcing a face-off deep in his zone over his own left shoulder. Monument's going to make a bunch of changes. Arvada's happy with the line they got out here. Ref signaling the last change, sees everybody come out, puts his hand down. This is as official as it gets. Evan at the draw. This one gets one back to Monument. It's off the boards. Owen holds onto that one, puts it towards the front of the net, and dribbles through a few as it was blocked and stick down. Into the far blackout corner. All the way around the boards. Bo races over for it. Bo holds it in, flips it back off the boards over to Calder. Calder towards the front of the net, looking for Evan. Calder's going to have one more chance with it. Gets it off of his stick. Skates. Backhanding it towards the front of the net. Stopped there by Monument and back into the corner. Evan into the corner. Evan does a good job. Gets towards the front of the net. Calder with the shot and misses on it.
Nice shot, Ev.
Or Nick with a shot, sorry. 14-24 on the same line. I haven't done this before. We need to go back to broadcasting school. Hops over the stick of Calder into the corner. Being held against the boards by the Rampage player. A couple more come in to help him out. Ref yelling at him to play it. Rampage just going to hang on to that puck. Whistle down. We're going to see a face-off again over the goalie's right shoulder. Monument making another change. Evans at the face-off dot. He's got Nick out there with him on one side, Calder on the other side, Owen and Bo on defense with 3:51 left to go in the second period. Banging around in front. Backhand goes high and over the net on a rolling puck by Calder. Out towards the front. Kept in there by Bo as he fights for it. Gets it towards, kept in there by Bo again. Come in, Evan takes a shot, and that one's saved. Goalie's still looking for it, but it's in the far corner. Evans battling against some Monument players. Come in to help and out there. That's a penalty? They tripped over their own skates on that one. I'd like to see that one get taken to Toronto for the call. No coach's flag challenge here, so we're going to go on the penalty kill with 3:25 left to go in the second period. Arvada is leading 4-3. But Monument wants this one back, so Arvada's going to have to play some great defensive hockey here on the penalty kill. Cohen at the dot. Straightened out by the refs. One off to the side there by Rampage. Rampage gets it back out to the point. Shoots that one in. Held on to by Wynn. As Lexi's protecting the front of her net. One more time from the same spot. Cohen and Anderson on forward. Milo and Lexi on D. Opportunity here for Anderson, shorthanded. As they misplayed that one at the blue line, but spin it around quickly. Coming back in is Monument, 3-on-2. Lexi gets a stick on it. And they still have the puck. Trying to push that towards the front of the net. Comes all the way back out to the point. Weak shot in, blocked before it gets past the hash marks. And Milo into the corner. Milo goes down, keeping a stick on that one. Good job. Cohen bangs it hard, gets it out. They're going to signal icing, but that one's not going to make it. Good pressure here by Nolan Anderson, as Nolan Milky is unable to be with us here today. So I could be calling it Milky or Anderson, or I could just call it Nolan today. I'm going to stick with Anderson. Monument steps across the blue line. They fire that one wide with 27 seconds left to go in this power play for Monument. Gets it on the tape of Cohen. Cohen's got a little bit of room to skate with it. One guy to beat. Cohen's got the wheels. We all know he can do it. Cohen goes around wide. Power move towards the front of the net. Hang on to there by the goalie as Cohen drives it towards the front of the net, forcing a face-off in the Monument zone with 14 seconds left to go in this power play for that team. You'll see a little bit of a change up here. I'm not sure who's going to be center. Stepping out is Colin at center. He's got Jax on his wing. Bo and Owen on defense. Clean win back to Bo. Bo turns and pushes that one out, killing some time off the clock. Gets it over to Owen. Owen pushes that back in. Held in there by Jax. Jax fighting across the boards. Pushes it hard into the corner. We're back. Back to 5-on-5 hockey as Evan steps out of the box and joins his line mates in the Monument zone. Bo has some time. Bo comes in across the red line. Nice pass over to Owen. Owen's going to come in, go for a walk. They get onside. Owen comes in on the backhand, gets tripped up. Good work there by Owen as he recognizes the play, goes for it, gets tripped up, goes down hard. He'll be all right. He's a tough kid, and I don't think the medic's going to come off the bench for that one.
Medic is not moving off the bench for that.
Arvada's got a power play opportunity with 1:33 left to go in the second period. They're up 4-3, looking to build on this lead with Evan, Kai, and Colin on forward. Owen and Bo continue to man the point. One more here towards the end of the period would be everything that Arvada's looking for. One forward there by Evan. Goes in hard behind the boards. Colin on his backhand. Goes in fighting for that one, trying to center the puck as Evan's battling in front. There's Kai in front, lifts the stick, has another chance at it. Bo holds that blue line in strong, pushes it into the corner. Somebody's got to go pick that puck up. Colin picks it up behind the Monument zone. Colin on his backhand, wheels around, looking towards the front of the net. Evan trying to crash that. The goalie lets it go. Evan's still fighting for it. Bo with a good job holding that one in. Just Kai did not recognize it was going to stay in. Monument picks it up. Stick down there by Colin, who's having an unbelievable game here today. Goes down and all the way out. Bo out to Kai, who couldn't get a handle on the bouncing puck. Backhanded in. And now Evan's trying to get that one over. Kai's got to wait for Evan to get back on side. Does just that. Tries to go through three defenders all the way back out to the point. Bo back out to Owen. Owen with the shot towards the front of the net. Blocked at the slot by Monument. That one's banged off the boards as Monument's cheating a little bit on the penalty kill. Comes in, takes a shot. Owen gets a stick on that and it goes wide. Bo on the far boards. Comes in looking for the body, misses the puck. The player's sitting on it. And Bo's digging for it. Coming over to help him out is Evan. Now Bo spins. There we go. Nice pass back to the open ice. Lots of room here for Owen. Time's winding down on this penalty. Owen back over to Bo. Bo up to Colin. Colin pushes that one in as the buzzer sounds, and Arvada is going to be going into the third period up 4-3 against this Monument squad. Whatever those coaches said in the first intermission, I hope they say the same thing in the second. As Arvada came out with a little bit more fire and a little bit more flair, managing to bury a couple of pucks, scoring 3 in that period, taking the lead 4-3 going into the third. As long as they continue to maintain pressure in that zone, I think that's the way you win a hockey game. Keeping it out of your defensive zone, keeping the shots away from your goalie, and peppering the one wearing the gray jersey. He's been doing a great job over there as Arvada continues to fire pucks at him though. Still missing on a few opportunities. They're going to be looking for those guys in front of the net, passing that puck, crashing the net, banging hard. I'm just looking forward to going back up Highway 25. The OTT helicopter has actually said they're going to come pick us up, so appreciative of that. Let Di can drive home through the traffic. I mean, my truck's got to make it somewhere or somehow, and I don't think the helicopter's big enough to carry it, so shout out to the OTT for the helicopter. Third period about to start here. Like I said, Arvada is up by 1 goal. No time to sit back, time to go bury a few more. Cohen, Colin, and Kai, Lexi, and Milo on D. Wins the big man between the pipes that you guys have been seeing all game. Cohen tries to push this one forward, spins back around and gets it, just wheels that one around to the blue line for Monument. In the right position to pick it up. And here comes Milo. Milo recognizes an opening, goes around one. Cohen comes in, takes the shot, saved by the goaltender. Rebound picked up by Monument. Coming out of their own zone, bangs it across the boards. Milo's got to go as he's got a guy coming hard in on him. Monument chases this one down. There's no icing on the play. Rampage controls it in the Arvada zone. They look to go to the point, and now Kai's chasing the player down. Goes in, still fighting for it. Monument controlling. Kai's pestering him enough, but they do get it out of the zone over Milo's stick. First goal of the third period is going to win somebody in this parent gambling pool a lot of money, and it's got to be by a black jersey as they come in hard on the Arvada net, picked up by Lexi. Lexi's trying to get free of this. Got 2 skaters up there with him. Here comes Lexi. Lexi coming in, takes the shot off the pad and into the corner. Kai picks up that rebound. Kai goes hard into the corner, looking towards the front of the net. Banged around, nobody there. I told Cohen he better be getting that first goal of the third period. He had the opportunity there, just in the wrong position. All the way down, icing is whistled. 12:41 left to go in the third period. And now we've got to wait to score our first goal for the whole rotation so Cohen can get back out there and get it. I wouldn't be that disappointed if somebody else scored though. I should have got into like some partnership betting here. Like sitting at the blackjack table playing those proper cards. It's teamwork. Teamwork from the parents, teamwork for the players. It's teamwork for all of us. Teamwork for all of you here tuning into the OTT Sports Network as Evan takes that shot and it just goes a little bit high and wide. Into the corner is Calder. Calder's fighting with the body. Evan spins around the other way, recognizing that they're trying to shoot it that way. Monument just holding this puck against the board one more time. Evan sneaks in, gets a body on it. Monument comes out with it, but not giving up on that play as Evan gets it over, and here comes Owen. Owen takes the shot, and that one goes high and over the net. Milo couldn't control that one in the corner. Now coming all the way back, Evan's chasing this one down. And icing's gonna be whistled before he races his way back there to get it. Dun, 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 dun. Here comes Evan coming in on 1 foot, getting ready for this draw. Evan wins this one back, gets it out to Owen. Owen with a shot. It's broken up before he gets to the tendy. Into the far corner. Calder gets a stick swinging at it. Evan with a good back check there, picks that puck up. Being fought for hard against the boards, being held up, but gets over to Monument. Monument's coming in 1-on-2. Steps in across the blue line as they back in. Wind kicks that one out to the side with ease. Goes around Owen. Bow behind his own net into the corner, puts that one around the boards all the way out to the Monument point. Monument whiffs on another shot, and it hung on Oh, he saved it. A little bit of pushing and shoving in front. That puck was loose for a little bit. It got underneath the paddle in and they were digging for it. Arvada didn't take too kindly to their digging and saying, hey, if you're gonna go treasure hunting, we've got to make this 50-50 deal. No treasures were found, no goals were scored, and it's still 4-3 Arvada with 11:32 left to go in this third period. Cohen, Jackson, and somebody behind the blind spot. Out there on forward. That would be Anderson, but Monument is keeping this one in the Arvada zone for now. In behind the net, they're circling around, get that back out to the point. Passes that to the high slot, takes the shot, gloved down and held on to by Wynn. Good puck movement there by Monument. Arvada wasn't seeing it, but Wynn comes to save the day as he's standing tall between those pipes, keeping this a 4-3 hockey game. As there's still a lot of time on this clock in the third period. One over to Monument, quick shot. Wins right in position, whistled down one more time. Lexi and Jackson talking a little bit about their positioning on that play as they recognize a little bit of weakness in the last one. One back by Cohen. To the front of the net, it's Lexi. Lexi gets it up to Jackson. Jackson's got Cohen up ahead of him, gets it up to Cohen. Cohen couldn't find the handle on the toe of his tape. Going in behind their own net is Monument. Cohen falls looking for it. Goes around Anderson, and here comes Monument coming out. Jackson gets up, and Jackson's going to take a penalty for that one. 100% right down below the press box. We saw that happening. His stick was up, body checking, high sticking, however they want to call it, hooking. It could be one of the three. Pick a card, pick any card. Arvada with the man disadvantage with 10:51 left to go in the third period. Finding a way to keep control of this game. They don't want to be tied up here trying to find their way back into it again. They've done an excellent job in the second period. Momentum continuing to swing in their direction. One by Monument and out of the blue line. Anderson knocks his guy down, takes the puck. Anderson gains the blue line, but then swept around the other way. They're coming in 1-on-2. Milo swings the stick at that, breaks it up to a bouncing puck. Lexi pushes that one into the corner, comes out towards the front of the net. It looks like a dead puck, but the ref is not going to whistle. The ref does whistle now. There's another punch to the head there. Feisty action in front of the Arvada goaltender as these teams are both battling for a victory. Stepping out for the penalty kill now, be Evan and Kai, keeping Milo and Lexi on defense. Evan wins that one back to the Monument D. Takes that clapper, sneaks all the way through, but it goes wide. Around to the front, wraparound attempt, and Wynn comes in hanging on to that one. Wraparound attempt foiled by big number 32.
Nice shot, Brad.
Arvada trying to get this puck out of their end as there's still 51 seconds left to go in the Monument power play. Loose puck there off the draw. One towards, Kai couldn't get that one all the way out. Held in by Monument at the point. Into the corner. Kai goes around one and now he's got a little bit of room. He's got some room if he wants to be able to skate with this. Comes in, flips it towards the front of the net. Monument's just gonna hang on to that one. Forcing a power play face-off deep in their own zone. 31 seconds left to go in this. Man advantage for Monument. Evan and Kai, Bo and Owen on defense. Looking for a shorthanded opportunity. Kai goes towards the front of the net, recognizing that they are down a man. Evan, just about had that one, out to Bo. Bo hard into the corner, keeping this penalty kill going. Evan over to Kai. Kai puts it towards the front of the net, off the goalie's pad, as I don't think he was expecting that quick shot. That one sneaks out across the blue line. Flip back in, but that's going to be offside. Evan was tired and didn't quite get out there. Not tired enough to change up though.
Yeah, he's got a short bench.
We do have a short bench, missing a couple of key players here today. Gonna get a few of them back tomorrow, or one of them back tomorrow. I don't know what the schedule is. I am just the talent. I have no clue of anything that goes on behind the scenes.
I just asked Ashley.
Ask Ashley. If anybody has any questions, here's Ashley's personal cell number and email. Oh, sorry. I just got something thrown at me. Apparently, I'm not allowed to give away Ashley's cell and email. Same penalty kill out there for Arvada as there's 5 seconds left to tick off this man advantage for Monument. It's going to go all the way back into the Arvada zone. As I drop my game notes, bend down to pick him up, and now I might need to go see a chiropractor. That one just whistles wide of Wynn into the corner. Jackson steps out of the box, heads to the bench. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey as Colin joins his line mates. Held up at the blue line there and into the corner. Gets it to Kai. Kai's got one to beat, one-on-one. Kai goes around one. Tries to sneak one through with a nifty move and just doesn't get it past the goaltender. Out to the front. Picked up by Monument. Bombarding their way through neutral ice. Back 2-on-2. Goes around one. Comes in. Backhand stop there as Arvada gets back on defense. Kai's got an opportunity again here. He's just got to be faster than the other guy who had a fair advantage on the puck. Coming back is Monument. Bo on defense. Forces his player wide. They're looking to get towards the front of the net where Owen's waiting for him. Bo, good job keeping that pressure. Monument still has the puck. Monument takes a shot into the pads of Wynn. Wynn's going to hang on to that one. It's 4-3 in the third period with 8 minutes and 25 seconds left to tick off the clock. You're tuning into the OTT Sports Network with Harry Haviland in Monument, Colorado. Towards the front, off the shoulder of Wynn. Still loose puck in front. Gotta get that one cleared. Coming across neutral ice was Nick. Trying to help him out was Cohen. Spun back the other way. Collar gets a stick on that, breaks it up. Monument with the shot. That one gets tipped wide into the corner. Still fighting for it. Monument with all the pressure that they can put on this Arvada team right now, trying to tie this game up as we're ticking down in the 7-minute and 50-second mark of the third period. Backhanded towards the front, out to the point. Saved by Wynn as a blind shot came in there hard. Back out to the point. Arvada still unable to clear. Monument non-stop. Back out towards the slot. Lexi hangs on, ties that guy up. Got to get this one out. Calder puts it off the boards. Lexi's going to backhand and clear the zone. And now here she comes. She's got Cohen on the far side with her. Flips that one towards the front of the net, and the defender just about tipped that one in off the post. Flipped up high. Lexi controls, has 2 on her. Back over to Cohen. Now Cohen's going to come in. Cohen's got a couple guys with him. Comes in. Rips the shot and scores! Cohen is going to make Harry some more money. I told him I'd buy him a candy bar or McDonald's or a steak dinner, a cap. I can't remember, but it doesn't matter. Arvada scores the goal. It's now 5-3 with 7:10 left to go in this third period.
Keep fighting. Nice job, Arvada. Keep hustling.
Arvada now with the 2-goal lead. Just looking to build on this as Anderson picks it up at center ice. Anderson comes across, takes the shot. That one goes off the goalie's pad and kicked wide. Anderson in front again, just couldn't control it onto his backhand. Bull pinches in, tries to keep that one in. Still fighting for it as Monument swings it back the other way. Bull does an excellent job lifting the stick coming back. Players go down, but the puck is still loose. Jackson goes around one. Jackson's got some ice to work with. Passes that one up to Anderson. Anderson comes in. Rips that shot, deflected wide, picked up in the corner, sent towards the front of the net. Owen pinching in hard, gets around him, now we're coming back the other way. 2-on-1 play. Monument comes in, Bo gets a stick on that, and then Bo comes flying across, does an excellent defensive job there, and Arvada clears the zone. Great effort by Bo getting back, breaking up that 2-on-1 without even a shot on net. Trying to keep that in was Anderson, comes around the other way. Here comes Monument one more time, 1-on-1 against Owen. Come in, take the shot. Glove down by Wynn. He's going to hang on to that. He's seen enough. 6:05 left to go in this third period. And the helicopter has been canceled. They're sending a private jet, landing at the Air Force Academy here. We've got clearance, and the OTT is going to be heading home in a jet. Thank you to Rich Winter for making those details. I know you can't be here, but at least you're doing something productive. Kai goes around one. Kai's got one to beat. He goes off the boards, picks up his own pass. Racing in. Here comes Kai. Being pestered. Comes in, takes a shot, and scores! Great effort there, walking around, holding off the defender. Kai buries his second goal of the game. It's now 6-3 Arvada. That's the way. The fans are in behind these guys now. Everybody at home's in behind them. I'm getting all kinds of texts and congratulatory remarks to pass on to these guys on their hard work and effort. Thank you from everybody. Keep it coming. These players all appreciate it. Cohen with the win, back over to Calder. Calder gets it up, just misses Kai on the backhand spinorama. Kai keeps that puck in, fighting for it on the boards. That one comes back out. That's going to go back in offside. As Milo flips that puck across the blue line with 5:39 left to go. Arvada doubling up this Monument team at the moment, 6-3. Kai, Cohen, and Colin out there with Milo and Lexi. Yoki's only walking home if he forgets his stick again. Here comes Cohen, right across center ice. Cohen's coming in, Cohen walks around, Cohen takes the shot off the pad. Cohen picks up his own rebound to Kai, and off the post! Excellent look there by Cohen. Kai was wide open in front and just rings one off the post as the goalie was diving for that puck with his pad. Flipped high into the corner by Monument. Still fighting for it in the corner. Kai's got it on his tape, he's coming out. Goes off the boards, trying to pick up his own one more time. Here comes Kai. Comes in, one on, oh, just couldn't beat the last guy trying to go through the stick. Lexi in deep, Cohen fighting for it. Lexi has it. Back out to the point. Gonna circle that one around. Milo has that one fired past him. He's gonna go back to touch up on this one, but the hand is raised and an icing is whistled down as Arvada has finally found their legs, found their pressure, and is coming together here as a squad with 4:52 left to go in this third period. Evan, Nick, and Calder on forward. Evan set to take this draw deep in the Monument zone. Wins that one back out to Owen. Owen has a chance to rip one, gets blocked. Back out to Nick. Nick trying to put this one towards the front of the net. There he managed to center that. Owen can't get over to it in time. It sneaks into the neutral zone. Arvada forced to reset. Passes that one up. Back over to Calder. Just out of his reach. Calder's going to chase this into the zone though, as Monument puts it around the back of the net. Great effort there by Nick, holding it in. Evan coming over to help him out. Evan with it on his backhand. Picked up by Monument. Now Monument's coming around the other way. Comes in 1-on-3, takes that shot. Wynn's going to see nothing of it. He's just going to hang on to that one. Keeping this a 3-goal game with 4:13 left to go in the third period on the OTT Sports Network. Good work there as Arvada forces it out of their own zone. Evan walking his way into center ice. Ref intercepts that pass. Calder coming back into the corner, forcing that one wide. Monument puts it off the side of the net. Calder picks it up. Calder goes hard off the boards, trying to get that one out. Picked back up by Monument and rung in around the boards. Rung back around by Bo. Gets this one out. Nick towards the front. Nick at center ice. Had to turn around to pick that pass up. Losing momentum, but gains the zone as he fires that one in. Calder on the far boards. Monument picks it up. Held almost in there by Owen. Owen recognizes it. They're offside. Owen does a good job by not getting that whistle. Gets it over to Evan. Evan comes in, walks across the blue line. Evan's going to get a shot off here. Takes that shot towards the front of the net. Nobody there for the tip. Calder on the far boards. That one gets in offside. couldn't hang on to that one as there were still players inside the blue line. We're time winding down here in the third period. Arvada's hanging on to a 6-3 lead, making line changes on both sides. Cohen and Anderson out there with Jackson as he skates to the right wing. Lexi and Milo on D. One over to the side there by Cohen, but picked up by Monument. Jackson fighting for it. Jackson's trying to sneak that up to Cohen. Lexi's going to try and do the same thing. Battling all over the place, and nobody knows where the puck is. Got to get that one out. They do so. Monument's going to be offside. No, that was the Monument offside. Yeah, I didn't see the ref's hand up on that one. The ref is doing yoga poses and pointing, getting his stretches in. He might have a big game after this one.
Which dot do you want to be on today?
Playing a little bit of twister out there. We'll be on this dot right now. Oh, was trying to go around him was Anderson. Gets that one stopped at the blue line and goes into the far corner. Lexi off the boards. Doesn't manage to get it out yet. Pushed down hard there by Jax. Still sitting on that puck. Oh, they come in and hammer down on Jax. Cohen doesn't exactly like what they did to Jackson on that play. That was completely unnecessary. I don't know if we're going to see any. We'll let the refs sort this out. And yes, Monument will be taking a penalty for that. Jackson on a hard play in there, comes in, gets hammered from behind. Arvada's going to see a power play opportunity. 2:39 left to go in this third period. They're up 6-3, looking to build on that lead. OTT Sports Network, Monument, Colorado. I'm Harry Haviland. Make sure you're following us on YouTube, on Facebook, at OTTSportsNetwork.com. We're all over the place. You can't miss us. All the action being brought to you all season long. Monument clears their own zone on the penalty kill, forcing Milo at center ice to try and collect this puck. Jackson still fighting for it on the far boards. Cohen turns and fires that one in. Picked up before it goes in deep. Monument holding on the penalty kill again, all the way back to Milo at the point. Milo rips that one towards the front, tipped to the side by the defender in gray. Monument picks that one up off the boards, pinched in by Milo, doesn't keep that one. Lexi has it. Lexi flips that one over to Jax at center ice. Jax is building some momentum. Player goes down, he's got some wheels, he's gonna come gain the zone. Jax comes in, takes a shot and buries that top cheddar. Finds the corner, picks it where grandma hides the cookies. Arvada takes a 7-3 lead with Jackson's top shelf goal. Power play goal by Arvada.
Finish strong, let's go.
Evan, Kai, and Colin out there for forward line. You got Bo and Owen on defense. Back out to Bo. Bo off the boards trying to find somebody. Gets over to Kai eventually. Kai goes over on the boards, spins back around, puts that one towards the front of the net and sticked over to the side. Colin in, racing in after it. Goes hard against the boards. Evan bangs against it, does a good job keeping that one in. Now here comes Owen. Owen shoots that one in off the side of the net. Kai couldn't hold it against the boards. Monument picks his puck up and they're skating out the other way. Back to 5-on-5 hockey action with 1:29 left to go in this third period. Arvada picking up a 7-3 lead right now. Looking to work their way through the rest of this game without getting any shots towards the front of their own net. Here comes Kai, picks it up. He's got Colin on the far side, gets it over to Colin. Colin wheels in, comes across the blue line, does a little bit of dipsy dangle, gets it back over. Evan with the shot and the save. Picked up by Monument, who just turns and fires that one out of their own zone. Coming all the way down, but the ice is a little sticky, no icing. Picked up one more time by Owen as we're in the final minute of play in the third period. Owen comes around one, he's gonna go for a skate through center ice for this one, goes around two. Owen with forcefully coming into the zone, backhands that one off the side of the post. Just out to the outside, picked up by Monument. Monument out towards the point, skips over Colin's stick. And now here comes Monument on the breakaway. Coming in one-on-one against Wynn. Takes a shot and a big save by Wynn. Holding strong between those pipes. His time's ticking down the last 30 seconds of this game. Kai goes around one. Here comes Kai's coming in, trying to get around a second one, gets it caught up with the skates. Still pushing out here to the blue line. Held in for a brief moment and then hammered in hard there by Colin. Off the board, still banging and crashing. Monument not giving up on this puck yet. That one's going to go in. It's going to be offside. He's caught in there with 5.9 seconds left to go in this game. Arvada's looking like they're going to hang on to a 7-3 lead here and take the W. As Bo skates off, Milo comes in for the final 5 seconds of this game. One back to Monument. They're coming across. That one's just going to let time wind down. Arvada takes another victory on the season. 7-3 final down here in Monument against Monument Grey. We are going to be at the Apex Center in Arvada, Colorado tomorrow at 1:30. If you can make it down to see us at the rink, be great to see you. If not, tune in to the OTT Sports Network. We'll be bringing you the action live one more time. Great to see everybody tuning in. Great to see this team pumped up and ready to go. Looking forward to an exciting season as they're coming out of the gate hot. Team skate to center ice. Gonna shake some hands, congratulate each other. And then we're gonna work our way back to the parking lot and all the way back up I-25. Getting ready for our next tilt against their other squad tomorrow afternoon. Until then, I'd like to say thank you one more time, OTT Sports Network. On behalf of everybody, I'm Harry Haviland, signing out.